Hello, and welcome to April 6th. ITB gets 101%. There it is, 101% for ITB, and we're at last bar low, right there, our ROI 100. ROI, oh, look, made a change here. Let's go ahead and fix that. ROI 100% exit rule. And I mentioned that a few days ago. We don't have to get to the third ratio before we can initiate the second or third exit rule. Second rule number 2 of the exits is close above the third ratio, and then we look for a higher low, lower low, and upper low, the dip, and set the exit here. Or we reach ROI 100, reach ROI 100 or better, we go to last bar low immediately. The idea and the anticipation is we're going to try to get out with at least over $500 or more against 1913 on the ode, dropping it down to $1,400 and moving in the right direction. And keep in mind that we're only doing one contract because this is a very small account. And if this was an average account of 25,000, that would be about 4 contracts. 4 contracts would be the 2,000. That would definitely be paying off at 1913. So this is just for real money, but in reality of keeping it real money and showing it in small account so that it becomes more simpler to understand. Okay, that said, let's move on to KR. And KR is running at 40%. And let's go ahead and zoom in a little closer. And there we are with KR. And we're not near, we had our close above the third ratio, and we had our stop put here at the lower low, the dip low right there, and another dip low occurred here. Now we did not move it. Why? Because this dip low would comes in at 35.54, and 10 cents buffer takes it down to 35.44, and we're at 35.53 because this here low was 35.63 minus 10 cents on the buffer, making it 35.53. So now thing on the buffer. The buffer is, it gets a little bit subjective. It becomes discretionary. It's some Rockwell likes it 1 penny. Some of my instructors like 10 cents. Some of my instructors go off 10% of the ATR. So if we went off the ATR, it is close to the 10 cents. So we use 10 cents here. If it gets into and we're keeping it tight because this is not ROI 1. If it gets to ROI 100, I even will take 5 cents or even go around it to the nickel or zero just to get out and grab that money, get it off the table before the next trading person, the portfolio manager, sees the same thing and takes it off the table before I get there. All right, that said, let's go on to Adobe 39%. 39% for Adobe right there. And let's go ahead and master chart that. See, that will clean it up a little bit better. And we'll zoom in. Okay, so Adobe is not, it hasn't closed above the third ratio, but we are approximately, we are $9 out, and this is an ATR 13, so it's very possible that we can hit that we can get a push off this doji, cross that 504. We can go ahead and start looking for a dipper low, which would then move the stop from all the way down here all the way to there. And also we got to check here. This is also very critical. You notice too, this is so tight. So the low here is 480.71. This is 480.50. We have the lower low right there. Dip low is right there. Even though your eye doesn't see it clearly, but if you go to the dialog box right here, let's bring dialog box into the picture frame. Keep your eye here on the word low, and the low there is 480.71, 480.50, and Now it's 487.57. Therefore, our stop will move here once we can cross the close, can cross above that 504. Okay, look at the time. We're running a little something here. Let's go on now to WBA at Walgreen, and we'll zoom a little closer to see the action. And we are running third base was at 60. We are $3 out, and the ATR is what, $1.68. So we're still 2 days away. I did say this one here was about 2 to 3 days away, and it's looking like it's in the right direction. Even though we had a red candle here, we're still in good territory with the indicators. Might be a little bit of rest before battle, rest after battle, and then continue on up. We have nice indication in that direction. Okay, that takes us now to AT&T, and AT&T is a real nice, that nice 45-degree angle. We're almost close at $31. We're 46 cents. We're 46 cents away, and it's a 48 cents ATR. So with that said, that if we can get that one push, close above that 31.44 at 31.44 or higher, then we'll be able to stop right there. There's your dip below. This is easy to see right here. You saw in the previous one, it was not. So definitely check your numbers. Don't assume that it doesn't look it, and then you go and check it. Hey, 1 penny is 1 penny. I had a dipper low one time that was it was 1 penny off. The higher low was let's call it the higher low was 501, and then the lower low was 5, and then the next one was 502, and it sometimes happens. Okay, that takes us now down to the last and final of the positives of CBS. And here is CBS. And CBS has a bit of a pullback. Okay, wrapping up today, as you saw in the title today, we are 11.3 year to date against the SPY at 747.4. So let's go ahead and run the numbers. Bring up our calculator. We closed at 62.56. 61.56 minus the 55.33, which was the basis. Divide that by the 55.33, which is the basis of January 1st, year to date, and as a percentage, and the answer is 11.3. 11.3, and sure enough, we have a 11.3. So with that said, we are going to close out today's report of Losers Become Winners with IBT at 101%. Go, go, go. And with that, I thank you, and bye-bye.